If you're wondering who made this picture, by the way, it's Magic Dross. Well, you can see it on the left there, but really great art. Really great art. Anyway, let's play some Morrowind. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do for this stream, I'm going to up the brightness just slightly a bit, because, again, we had the previous stream where the brightness is an issue where you guys can't fucking see the screen. Like, it's that dark at times, so I'm going to slightly up the brightness of it, and hopefully you'll see the game better. Well. Too much macaroni, too much cheese. Alright, well, here's Vivec, and as I said, welcome back to another playthrough of Morrowind. This is part 3. And as I said before, we got the boots of blinding speed, and we fixed them, essentially. I applied a little bit of magic and a bit of a spell exploit to counteract the effects of getting blinded. So now, yeah. How's the stream look, guys? I mean, it's very bright on my end, but let me go into a dungeon real quick. So today, if we check my journal real quick, we're going to be checking out more of the Neverwing cult. As I said, there's a lot of turmoil and stuff happening in the world of Morrowind. Well, it's an island. And something about this Neverwing character that's popping up. This place isn't really dark, is it? Alright, it looks fine. Well, good. Oh, hey, here's the Quama Queen! Hey! I'm not even supposed to be here yet. I'm sorry! Jesus! Oh, God! I wasn't intending on fucking going egg exploring. Alright, well... let's not worry about that. Let's get back on track here, please. There was the thing I was going to do on part 2. Like, before we ended the stream, I was going to go back and read some books. I guess that'll be the end for tonight's stream. But for now, we have some more objectives. But anyway, Holia hadn't heard of a 6th house cult, but he knew a lot about the Neverwing cult. He gave me notes to give to Caius. The main thing I gathered is that the temple's conflict with the Neverwing cult is tied up with an ancient grievance between the Ashlanders and the Great Houses, which I believe is down here. You can check your active quests here, in fact. These are all the ones I have right now, which I believe is the Vivec informants we're currently on. So here we go. Caius sent me to Vivec with 3 tasks. Speak with a Khajiit Thief Skill operative in St. Alms. Speak with Holia and Argonian in the foreign quarters and at the Black Shaw Corner Club. And speak with Mara Milo, a temple priest at the Hall of Wisdom in the temple compound. When I have information about the Neverwing cult and the 6th house cult from these 3, I report back to Caius. Caius gave me the instructions in writing. So, we have talked to Holia, which again, knew a little bit about this stuff, but not entirely. So now, we're going to go to St. Alms and talk to Now, I always get a little lost around Vivec. Vivec is a very large place, the largest in the game, and again, I'm playing with a little bit of a graphics extender, which allows you to you can see us go surfing right there. Allows you to see a little more further, but if you play this on the Xbox back in the day, you would have seen basically just a little bit of this house and a little bit of this house, so there you go. Why is the game so bright? Is it really too bright now? One guy. Oh, okay. Here's the ordinators.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Alright. Alright, and from what I remember, this Khajiit is actually in the sewers or something like that? I really don't remember. Oh, hey. Hey, Devanius. Duvianus. Platorius.
I am looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Admir. Do you know where I can find her?
Well, I don't know either, man.
Yes, her name is Admir, and she's a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her?
Excuse me, I'm busy, or no. Choices. RPG choices, everybody. Can I say no or no? Excuse me, I'm busy.
Sorry to bother you.
Interesting. I see it seems Aaron is maybe sought after by several people, and I wonder why. Duvianus will remember that. What's this Ministry of Truth thing? The Ministry of Truth was hauled out to provide a prison and re-education center operated by the Temple Ordinators for the correction of heretics. What Beverin is also failing to explain with the Ministry of Truth is that there's a giant fucking meteor hanging above this city. He didn't want to bring this up. He said, no, it's a prison. Yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit about this. Now, I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm going to condense a little bit of Morrowind history for you. Basically, Vivec is a god. He's a bit of a narcissistic god. He wants this whole city for himself and people worshipping him, right? Let's just say that he pissed off some other gods, and this other god might have sent a giant meteor to kind of smite him. And Vivec, being so powerful, kind of just put this meteor in place and said, nah, and made a giant hollowed-out prison inside of it. So, but let's worry about that later. For now, we're just gonna walk around here. Let's just see here. Perhaps you know anything about out of here and there?
That snake shall be here in St. Holmes somewhere. Beware. I don't know. Try someone else.
I really am trying to do my best Job voice for all the Dark Elves. But they all end up sounding like Batman. Alright. Where could she be? Maybe I should head into the sewers, because maybe I think that's where she might be. Hey,
I'm waiting.
Savisa, do you know? I see by your outfit, Cobbsella, that your affairs have prospered. Can I help you? The fuck are you talking about? Well, that's Pet Kitty. Meow meow. Meow meow. Okay, didn't like that. Alright, well, let's clear out some of the sewers here. My long lady's increased. Hey, is that you? Whoa! The fuck are you? Whoa! Hey! What's your deal? Jeez, ow!
Is the end of you
Holy shit, ow! What the fuck is that all about? Oh, you know what I think? You know what I just remembered, I think? This person, from what I remember, I think there's a data worshipping place down here at the sewers. And if I got a little too close, shit will go south real quick. So, let's keep our distance, because this person is real aggressive. See if I can make this jump. Ready? Yes, I did. Really awkward, but I did it. Will I join the Morag Tong? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just kind of doing blade stuff for now, but...
Why do you approach?
Hey, you're a cat, right? There's a rat biting my ass, so I would really appreciate it if you would... Alright, well, you eat this later, alright? You're speaking with Adernir, but Adernir will not talk to you about Nerine and the Sixth House cult. And because why? Maybe I should do a voice for Adernir. Meow, meow, meow. No. Meow, meow. Maybe it's just YouTube cat noises. Meow. Anyway, so Dick says it is not Adernir's favorite person. If you want Adernir to help you, make the bad agent go away. Then she will tell you things. Well, seems that someone has been not paying their taxes in several years. Tax fraud. Alright, anyway, let's get up here and fix this up. Oh, hey, a storage with a rat? Any good role-playing game needs rats in it. Oh, that stereo sound effect. There he is. There's the agent. We talked about him earlier, actually.
Yes, as I said, I'm looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Adernir. I thought you may be able to tell me where to find her. Yes, her name is Adernir. She's a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her?
She just took a gondola to the mainland. Lie.
What a disappointment. But thank you for your time. I'm just heading back to the mainland myself anyway. Maybe I'll run into her there.
Bye-bye.
What a sucker.
Why the fuck is this character so fast? Well, you see, this character... I'll do a little save here so you can see exactly what's going on. So I currently have some boots on that's enchanted. These are called the Boots of Blinding Speed. And these Boots of Blinding Speed are basically a half-joke item in a way. I mean, it's a cursed item, essentially. They have blind 100% on self, but you get really fast. Now, here's a technique to actually working with these boots. Now, take these boots off, right? It's just me normal paced like this. If I take them on again, like this, I'm completely fucking blind. Here's the thing what I do. Before I take on these boots, I activate a resist magicka spell, which basically for a second I just slip them on, and it basically is a condom against its badness, and I still get to enjoy them sweet fast feats. Morrowind is full of these little fun little exploits, alchemy, magic. There's a lot of shit you can do in this game, and I love it. What about the Vinesauce cult? This area knows about, because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients, because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? And it doesn't know, because they're very secret. And this is odd, because these smugglers are always loud and bragging. And now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweetmeats. This is Khajiit speak. Alright, well, what do you know about the Neverine? Yes, anyone knows about this Neverine cult. It's just silly superstition. So you tell Caius this. Nobody in their right mind pays any attention to this moon yowling. Prophecies and ancient heroes were born and other silliness. Fussy tales for little kitties. Meow meow. Well, thank you so much. So, it seems that, Neverine is a hero reborn. The Ashlanders are waiting for some sort of space Dark Elf, Jesus, but basically a prophesized hero to return and fix up Morrowind's problems. A lot of people think it's superstition, some don't. Hey, here's the meteor, by the way. And this thing is held in place by someone. So, this meteor also has a name. It's called the Bar Dao. And it's a giant prison. It's a prison for bad peoples. And it's also a prison for people that talk too goddamn much around these parts. So, you know, shh. Don't talk about the Neverine. Shut your mouth. And everything will be fine. Anyway, let's see here. We just talked to Hulia, the Argonian, the Khajiit, and now there's one person that remains. Mira Milo at the Temple Priestess at the Howl of Wisdom in the Temple Compound. And we're kind of close to that, actually, so... Did I know that Sheogorath sent this meteor as a joke? Well, you know what's cool about Morrowind? Is that sometimes stories conflict with each other. And there's two reasons for this meteor. Some people say it's Sheogorath sending this thing as basically... Well, I shouldn't reveal too much, but... Yeah, there's two stories to this. But let's just go with, that maybe Sheogorath was just feeling cranky that day, so... Hey, man.
We're watching you. Scum.
Yeah, whatever, fuck you too. I love the Dark Elf voice. You know, there's something special about the Ordinairs, by the way. I mean, they are paranoid cops, essentially, but their armor that they have on... Something special about that. We're going to talk about that later in the stream. It's a little spoilery too now, but there's a reason they look like that. Yes, I'm Miramilo. Kaya sent you. Follow me to the back of the library. We can't talk here. Oh, man. Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about the Vinesauce cult, but I can tell you about the Neverine cult too. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Neverine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Neverine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests dispute temple's doctrine on the Neverine prophecies. The proscribed book, Progress and Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress and Truth for Caius Casares. They'll tell him things he needs to know about the Neverine cult. Oh yeah? Well, what's this about the persecution? It's an Ashlander cult. Primitive superstition, says the temple. Neverine says the tribunal are false gods. Fjols. I never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. But since the submission of the temples to the... I cannot read tonight, what's wrong with me? But since the submission of the temple to the Empire, and the erosion of faith among the Dunmer, the militant wings of the temple is increasingly fierce in its attacks on heretics and heathens. Heathens, I guess you'd call that, but... Alright, so we have to find a book here. And she's real paranoid. So maybe... the way people are talking about this... It's almost like maybe Vivec isn't who he claims to be. I wonder. I believe this book we're looking for is not in the library. Well, actually, I'm talking shite here. I think it is in the library, but I have to get real stealthy with it.